Hey everyone, this is your friendly neighborhood Christian, Kelly Fry. We're still gonna read from Genesis. We're gonna pick up where we left off from yesterday. Jacob meets Rachel. Jacob resumed. We're on Genesis 29. Yesterday I put in the wrong chapter and verse. It was supposed to be 28, 22. Um, That was Jacob at Bethel yesterday, 28:10, all the way to 28:22. Um, Not 27, but now we're at 29. Genesis 29. Jacob meets Rachel. Jacob resumed his journey and went to the eastern country. He looked and saw a well in the field. 3 flocks of sheep were lying there beside it because the sheep were watered from this well, but a large stone covered the opening of the well. The shepherds would roll the stone from the opening of the well and water the sheep when all the flocks were gathered there. Okay. Um, then they would return the stone to the place over the well's opening. So, they didn't want nothing to get into the well. They didn't want nothing to get into the well. They want it to be pure. Um, then they would return the stone to the place over the well's opening. Jacob asked the men at the well, "My brothers, where are you from?" "We are from Haran," they answered. "Do you know Laban, Nahor's grandson?" Jacob asked them. They answered, "We know him." "Is he well?" Jacob asked. "Yes," they said, "and here is his daughter, Rebekah, coming with his sheep." Then Jacob said, "Look, it is still broad daylight. It's not time for the animals to be gathered. Water animals gather the animals gather the animals hold on. Um um the animals it's not time for the animals to be gathered. Water the flock, then go out and let them graze." But they replied, "We can't until all the flocks have been gathered and the stone is rolled from the well's opening. Then we will water the sheep." While he was still speaking with them, Rachel came with her father's sheep, for she was a shepherdess. As soon as Jacob saw his uncle Laban's daughter Rachel with his sheep, he went up and rolled the stone from the opening and watered his uncle Laban's sheep. When Jacob kissed Rachel, then Jacob kissed Rachel and wept loudly. He told Rachel that he was her father's relative, Rebekah's son. She ran and told her father, and now we're at Jacob received. Aww. That was sweet of him to do that. So she's a shepherdess, and I didn't think that there were any shepherdesses in the Bible. I only thought there were only shepherds in the Bible, but not shepherdesses. So yeah. But now we're at Jacob deceived. So I'm gonna stop right there and read the rest of it tonight, okay, y'all? Bye! 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 So Jacob is, he told Rachel he was her father's relative, Rebecca's son. She ran and told her father. Okay, so, now we're at Jacob deceived. Again. Jacob is getting deceived a lot. But hold on, okay? I'll read the rest of it tonight, okay? Bye!